Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP, is a rare genetic disease that affects the connective tissue. The disease is said to only affect 1 in 2 million people. Around the world there have been 700 confirmed cases of the disease, 285 of those being in the US. FOP is classified when the body causes fibrous tissue, such as ligament, muscle, and tendons, to become ossified, or to change into bone when damaged. This means that a fall can cause bone to grow within the muscles and tendons throughout the body. FOP stands as the only disease known that causes one type of organ system to turn into an entirely different one. At birth, the classic symptom of the disease is a malformation of the big toe. There is no known treatment for FOP, as surgery to get rid of the bone seems to cause the body to produce even more. Field's disease is said to be the rarest disease in the world. It is named after two twins, Catherine and Kirsty Fields from Wales. The disease doesn't have a medical name, but doctors have been able to call it a neuromuscular disease. The muscles within the body slowly deteriorate, which limits movements. The girl's disease has been studied by doctors from all over. Because the disease is so rare and unknown, doctors aren't sure what will happen next. The disease has since limited the lives of the girls, binding them to wheelchairs and making a simple task such as writing hard. Usually known as just progeria, this condition is one that only affects 1 in about 8 million children born. Most born with the condition only live to be about 13, while others have been able to live into their early 20s. Progeria is a genetic condition that occurs due to a new mutation characterized by the dramatic, rapid appearance of aging beginning in childhood. In most cases, the disease is not inherited, though there has been a case of a similar condition where the parents carry the protein genetically and then pass it on to their children. There is no cure for progeria, though doctors have tried growth hormone treatment as well as anti-cancer drugs. Usually doctors try to focus on reducing complications of the disease. First known and recognized in 1840, polio is a disease that is spread from person to person, or through the means of contaminated food or water. Most cases of polio exhibit no symptoms, unless the disease is introduced through the bloodstream. In most cases, polio causes paralysis and muscle weakness. Though a widely spread disease during the early 90s, polio has since become eradicated in 36 countries. In 2002, Europe stated that it has not seen a case of polio since the poliovirus vaccine. Only 4 countries in the world as of 2006 still consider polio to be an endemic. We have all heard about smallpox, probably more so about the vaccine itself, which today is rarely used unless there is a high risk of the disease. It is said that smallpox may have been around in as early as 10,000 BC. Smallpox is characterized by a high fever, fatigue, and a rash with flat red sores that can eventually cover the entire body. Many believe that smallpox was one of the deadliest diseases, killing around 300-500 million in the 20th century, in 400,000 each year throughout the 18th century. However, due to immunization worldwide, the last reported case of smallpox was in 1977. Because of this, the disease is said to be extremely rare. Today, the threat of smallpox still exists, but in the form of bioterrorism.